Good afternoon, everybody. We have a special guest today. Not only has Dilnoza achieved band 8 in Ielts on her first attempt, and you were 15, right?
Yes.
But also she has achieved the score after studying here from the very zero level. Hello, Dilnoza,
Good afternoon.
and welcome back to the Intellectuals. I'll give you some questions, and the first one will be: do you remember your age when you first came here?
Yes, I was 13 when I came here for my first lesson and it was winter.
And do you remember the first day of studies here?
Of course, when I came here, the first lesson was very detailed and understandable. And I was also a bit stressed out when it was time to take a test. But after the first lesson, I knew that I was going to continue to study here.
Mhm. Speaking of the first two levels, beginner and elementary, what was the biggest challenge for you?
I think it was vocabulary. I often forgot the vocabulary, but I tried my best and worked on it.
Mhm. When it comes to the IELTS preparation, you told me that reading was the hardest section for you, but you still achieved 8.5 on the real exam. So, what helped you to achieve C2 in IELTS reading?
It was sorting out what works the best for me. For example, when it comes to skimming, I can't skim. I realized that I focus more on what not to read than what to read. So I just switched to reading really fast so I can comprehend faster and make everything on time.
Mhm. Didn't you have times when you just wanted to give up and do something else?
When I finished studying in pre-IELTS course for the first time, I had to study in pre-IELTS once again because I was too young to take the IELTS exam and go to the standard course. And it was so boring for me. I just wanted to quit for a few months.
But thankfully you didn't,
Yeah.
and you achieved what you wanted. Hey, when was the first time you set up a goal to achieve band 8 overall?
When I started studying in standard course, after I took the first mock, I was really confident in myself because it came out as 7 and I knew that I was gonna achieve 8.
You know, sometimes people who come to study here, they already have like band 6 or 6.5. So when they get 8, it's great. But when you came here and you just started from zero and then achieved 8 on the first attempt, it's something outstanding. But it's not only my contribution. You studied here for in 6 courses, right?
Yes.
So I think all the teachers should be mentioned here who helped you in your long journey. So who was your first teacher at the Intellectuals?
It was Sabrina teacher. I liked her so much because her lessons were so detailed and I understood everything so clearly. And then it was Mavluda teacher.
Oh, the teacher. Uh-huh.
Yes. And then Fakhriya and Sadat and then Mavluda teacher again. And,
And
then
finally, it was
yeah,
me,
Perizada
right?
teacher and then
Perez the teacher. Oh, okay. Teacher Mavluda taught you twice. Okay.
yeah.
6 teachers altogether, right? Including me. Yeah, we did our best, and of course, you tried hard to get the score, and so many people want to be like you. Maybe you're 16 right now. 16. Some people can be of your age, maybe 15 or 16, and they want to know what should they do to get the same score. So if it's not a secret, can you tell us how much time you spend on self-study? Like you came after classes, you did some homework, or you did something extra to improve your English. How much time did it take?
Starting from the standard group, I started practicing at home for like 2 hours a day. And then after I took all the courses, when it came to preparing for the actual exam, I spent 1.5 or 2 hours a day.
So apart from school classes and the courses at the Intellectuals, you spend 2 hours per day. And finally, what advice would you give to people who also want to get 8 on the IELTS exam? Can you give some recommendations, please?
I would say if you're still so young, like 15 or 14, don't rush the process, trust it, and it will become better. You'll become better at everything, but slowly.
And finally, what about the emotional part? Many people get nervous on the day of the test. Did you feel anxious as well?
When I was taking speaking exam, of course, I was so like stressed out and I felt so much pressure, but other than that, I didn't because there was only one person apart from me.
Thank you for coming today and wishing you best of luck.
Thank you.